woke up really early because there was a storm. Nice name. Ass nipple. um, Paula and Jitters. I abandoned them on the beach. Right now I'm just picking up stuff from my friend's island because I dropped off most of my bells and my Mile tickets there, and he was so nice to let me keep my stuff there for like 2 weeks while I soft reset it. Ass nipple. I really liked having flurry and tangy and apple. Oh my god. And pate, Sherb, Murphy, Dom. I don't think I have a top 3, but like I get attached really easily to villagers. Like Pate. I didn't even know she existed until I found her on an island and I couldn't stop laughing at her name. Because she's a duck. And Pate's like duck liver, I think. Dark humor, I love it. Yeah, Flurry is so cute. I love her. You got Dom? He's so funny. Cause he like he's a jock, but he's so like fluffy, so you can't even tell if he actually has abs or not. I don't know what Cookie looks like. Hold on. Cookie. Oh, she's so cute. I think in my last island, I kept running into Cookie a lot. Nan's a sheep, right? Nan. Oh. So cute. I wish like Animal Crossing New Horizons would like implement like the cabin feature like from Pocket Camp, and then you can have like more villagers. It'd be so cool to have like a cabin. It's still called Manco Isle because I really like the name. I basically just wanted a fresh start, but like with the same stuff, I guess. Like same name and stuff. Because like I time traveled on my other island that I abandoned, and I hated, I don't know, it ruined the game for me, so this time I'm gonna be a good girl and not time travel. My family's still sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. I didn't realize how long this this trip was gonna be, picking everything up. Hi Luna, good morning. I have a lot of shit to pick up from my friend's island, so I thought maybe I should get some company and stream and get used to streaming with like no makeup and no contacts, cause that's how I live now. And it's gonna be a really like long trip. Well, first off, I dropped off a lot of stuff, and then I don't have the expanded inventory. So it's gonna be even more of a trip to like bring everything back. I mean, I could have just started fresh, but I was dropping off like mile tickets, and then I was like, I might as well just drop off the bells. And then bells turned into mats, and then mats turned into like clothes. there's this like copyright-free playlist, so I'm gonna try it and see if I get copyrighted. Hopefully I don't. And then maybe if I get tired of Animal Crossing, I could do Genshin, I guess. Oh no. Hi K-E. K. Good morning. This is probably gonna be a boring stream because I'm not doing anything entertaining in game. But I wanted company. Hopefully that's okay. Where do you live? Oh, Philippines. I love garlic rice. 3 p.m. in Sweden. Has your guys' day been okay so far? Hello. Digital porn. Isn't all porn digital though? Oh, is it really? Yay. It's this Spotify playlist I found. This is share. Oh yeah, I'm multi-streaming. I couldn't make a decision on like where I wanted to stream because ultimately I wanted to move to Twitch, but then obviously my largest audience is on YouTube. So I paid for the Streamlabs Prime so I could multi-stream and just sort of like feel it out. I mean, I really like it. I wouldn't mind just doing like multi-stream from now on. Like maybe I could like bridge the gap between the two eventually, but like right now, multi-stream's pretty nice. Yeah, it's cool. I think I like Twitch a little bit more just because it doesn't have like the latency issue YouTube has. But yeah, I'll just pay for the multi-stream until I figure out which platform I want to stay on. But it seems like YouTube. But I want to be stubborn and like try for Twitch. Hello. The stream's okay. I just wanted company. while I do the tedious job of retrieving all of my stuff from my friend's island, who was so nice to let me like hog his island for like maybe like 2 weeks. This is like gonna be a long stream of just me going back and forth, but I can like show you the new island. So I really like it because it has 2 self river exits, and then it has like a big island PP and like a big hold on, can I show my mouse? Hold on. I feel like I need to point at stuff. How do I... 안녕하세요. Hello. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to... How come I can't capture the whole screen? Oh. Okay, here. Okay, now. Could you guys see? Oh, I hit 50. Thank you. Let me drag myself. Okay, here. So, this is the new island that I picked out, so I really like it because it has 2 South River exits right here. Because before I had like a west and south one and I didn't like it. And then we have a big island PP right here. And we have a big slab of rock plate here. And this one rock PP with 1.5 of a testicle right here. And I have, this is like a relatively big like secret beach. And the other thing that I really like is how far the town hall is from the airport, because on my last island I thought it would be a good idea to have my town hall like right here, but no, it was so annoying. It was so close to the airport yet so far because it was like 2 cells like off center, and it was so annoying. So I like how it's like far enough that it's not associated with the airport, and I can make like a nicer entrance in the future. But yeah, so far like this is the island and I'm really happy. Oh, and I really like that I have like a east dock, because if you try fishing at night on the west dock, you can't see the fish that well. But if it's on the east side, then like the reflection or whatever, you could see like the fish shadows more easily. But yeah, that's it. Manko, yeah. Don't report me. Aw, thank you, Jade. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. Okay. Sorry, I can't like talk with like music going on. If I'm trying to explain something, I have to pause it. $50 followers on Twitch. Really? Thank you. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Tiffany. Oh, I need to mute myself. Let me check the creator dashboard. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming. I paid for the Streamlabs Prime for multi-streaming because I have a bigger audience on YouTube, but I wanted to stream on Twitch since it doesn't have the latency issue. So yeah, just trying to bridge the gap with the multi-stream. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's kind of expensive. Thank you for the follow. Hold on, let me close the window. I don't really know what my goal is with Twitch, but I really enjoy like the community aspect of streaming and being able to talk to people live. I don't really know like what's the usual goal people have. Because with YouTube, the whole reason I started my YouTube channel was because I didn't want people to feel alone because I had really bad acne and no other YouTuber at the time really had like I'm not saying they didn't have acne, but like it wasn't as bad as mine. So that's why I documented my whole acne journey and everything and getting clear skin. And yeah, I created like a community from that, and as my channel grew bigger, it obviously like more haters, and it was really hard to maintain like a community, I guess. I guess I really miss having like the community aspect because I definitely lost sight of my initial goal when my channel got really big, and I felt lonelier even though there were more subscribers. And then it got really bad when like you know, they changed the whole algorithm and I couldn't make I couldn't make income from the AdSense because of the new algorithm, so relying on sponsors because it was like my full time back then. And yeah, so when I had to get more sponsors, I had to like become more cookie cutter friendly, so I could appeal to more brands and companies to sponsor. And I think that really broke me because, like, okay, let's be honest, like, I'm not like a poster girl, you know, and they were trying to make me like a poster girl where, like, you know, PR friendly, PG friendly, and superficial, I guess, is the one word I would use to describe it. And I know a lot of people would kill to have had my position, you know, working from home, get paid to make videos. It was great, but once I lost grasp of like my goal and like I guess lost like the me, I guess, like I couldn't, like, I had to suppress my personality, like it's not worth it. So I took a break from YouTube to sort of like rediscover myself. And yeah, it was really great. And now I'm ready to be back. And now that it's like not my full-time job, like I feel I could really start viewing it as like a hobby again, and just do what I want and not have to conform to being superficial just to make money. It sounds like a first world problem, I guess. Like a really like privileged problem, like I know, but I'm the type of person that you can't force me to do something I don't want to, and if I do get forced into doing that thing, which is being superficial, then like I get really fucking depressed and like I can't function as a person. So I guess you could say I'm kind of finicky in that way. And yeah, I guess just rebuild my community like overall, because I was gone for a long time. Like I was on and off with uploading, so yeah. I guess sorry, I know you asked like the goal for Twitch, but yeah, I guess it would be like a partner, I guess, but I just want to be happy and chat with people and rebuild a community. I don't really know like any actual goals I want for Twitch. I guess right now it's just bridging the gap between YouTube and Twitch. Thank you to everyone who just joined the Discord. I really like Discord just because it doesn't have like the seen or read feature in like the messaging. Like that gives me so much fucking anxiety. Cause man, I remember girls would be like, well, not even girls, like sometimes guys too, like, oh, you read my message, you didn't reply, and right away, and you know, sometimes my depression hits, and I'm sorry, I don't feel like being alive, so I may not reply in a timely manner. Doesn't mean I hate you, it just means I hate myself. But yeah, I really like Discord a lot better than like anything. Instagram has that feature, WhatsApp, Kakao Talk. Like I use Kakao Talk for like really close friends that I know would not be upset at me if I didn't reply after I read their message. And then WhatsApp I avoid like the plague. And Instagram, kinda Instagram too, but like Discord's like the best way to communicate with me, I guess, because I don't feel like, oh god, I need to reply right away. Does that make sense? Hello, typo connection. What time is it for you guys? Oh my god, it's been like 40 minutes since I started streaming and I've barely made a dent in the stuff. But very happy to have you guys for company. Oh really? Oh, 1 a.m. Where do you live? That's 1 a.m. But I think WhatsApp is like a really... Is it the most universal messaging app? Like, I prefer not to use it, but like, I notice a lot of like North America and like businesses in Asia really like using WhatsApp to communicate with like clients directly, but it gives me so much anxiety just knowing someone can like tell right away if you like read their messages or not. I even have like notifications turned off for WhatsApp just because of, like, it's so anxiety inducing. But then because Discord doesn't have that, like, I'm more likely to reply. I don't know. Weird, I guess. Oh. How's COVID in Australia? I really want to delete WhatsApp, but I know like very specific. Oh my god, yeah, the fucking like school groups. I hate that. Like, I hate WhatsApp, but I kinda had to have it for school. And like when I try to contact some people, like some businesses really love using WhatsApp to communicate with me. I'm like, okay, I'll keep WhatsApp. And then I have WeChat for like family. Oh really? I don't know what's worse, like being left on red or not replying. like having your messages not read or being left on red. Like, what's worse? I guess maybe people are more understanding now, I guess. Oh, it's good that it's not bad in Australia. have family in Australia. But I've never visited. I'm like really pathetic in the heat. So I really love Canada because it's cold like 6 to 8 months of the year. ASMR. I'm trying to be quiet because my family's still sleeping, but I think my dad should be waking up soon, so I could probably talk a little louder, but I'll try to keep the ASMR voice for you. Yeah, thank you, Jam, for letting me use your island. Let's give you a shout out. Let me find you. This is Jam. This is the kind man that lent me his island. Look at him. Look at him. Thank you, sir. Okay, so I actually took over his island a little bit. So on the east side of his island, I had like all the bells, but like you guys, there's more. There is literally so much more. And we're gonna be here for a long fucking time. I don't know, man. It just started off. I was like, oh yeah, I should keep my Nook Mile tickets, and then it turned like, oh, maybe I should keep my like stars too, and then it turned into like the cherry blossom petals and like all this other crap, and then I'm like, I might as well drop off my money as well. This is so bad. Hello, Zozito123. Ooh, thanks for the follow. Oh, IRL Cheeses also gave me a follow 16 minutes ago. Thank you. How come I didn't get a alert for that? Drop. Let me litter. I wanted my e-girl outfit. Yeah. Maybe I should just do a giveaway, like Nook Mile tickets and bell giveaway, because like who the fuck really needs this many like bells in Nook Mile tickets, right? Oh no, I killed this like one flower, my bad. Yeah, that'd be cool. I also desperately need to pee because I had coffee. But I wonder how long I could hold it in for. I don't think I could hold it in for the entire duration of this transfer quest. I'm gonna hold it in so I can get all the nutrients. I'm joking. The dodo code is be best friends with Jam. Good morning. Oh shit. Why did I press so fast? Oh man, I looked greasy. This isn't even a fraction of it. I don't think there's really a point in having so many bells. Like after you pay off your loan, there's like no point. But I was getting like really interested in seeing if I could like hit like max bell in the game doing the stock market. This one sounds really oriental. What the hell? Actually, I don't know why I said oriental, because, well, when people refer to me as oriental, I get a bit like, is it? I don't know if it's like offensive or not. Sometimes I get offended. Like, it depends. Like, I remember, hi Jim. I remember I was trying to get these like pantry labels made on Etsy, and thank you Trixies for following. I remember like I was trying to get these pantry labels made, and I wanted to find like a local Etsy seller that made them, but I specifically wanted labels that also had like, if it was like a Korean product, then I wanted Korean on it, and or if it was Japanese, then I wanted like Japanese on it, and then if it was a Chinese product, then I wanted Chinese on it, and like just like Chinese, so like my family can also be like, oh, this is flour. I don't know. But yeah, so I was like trying to find an Etsy seller to make like that kind of label. Like, let me see if I can find a photo of like what I'm trying to talk about. Okay. Sorry, let me bring in the photo. Okay, so this was like the photo that I gave the Etsy seller, and I was like, oh, can you make something like this for me? And then I had so many fucking Etsy sellers reply back like, sorry, we don't support Oriental fonts. Like, I feel like it was kind of offensive. It's just a font, right? Like, I didn't understand, like, is it really that hard? Yeah, so I did find one Etsy seller that, you know, was able to help me with that, and like, I'm so thankful for her. And like, when I released that like pantry makeover video, like, I'm gonna shout out her fucking Etsy store like crazy, because she was the only one that didn't reject me and say something fucking racist like, sorry, we don't support Oriental fonts. Like, what the fuck? Like, you could have just said like, sorry, like, I don't know how to incorporate different fonts into my program. You know, like, they could have just said it like that instead of like, we don't support Oriental fonts. But yeah, good morning, Rosie. Yeah, Asian fetish is kind of weird, like yellow fever. Can you have Asian fetish if you're Asian? Like, if you have a preference? Or is it like not the same? Should I have given her a Karen level review? I feel kind of bad because, like, you know, Etsy sellers are like small businesses. I don't want to, you know, bring that type of hate to them. I'd rather just focus on the good person here, which is the one Etsy seller that did accommodate me. So I'll just ignore racist. I mean, if they're really, really bad people, then I'm sure karma will hit them eventually. I guess the karma is not getting a hardcore shout out from me. No, I'm joking. That sounds really like narcissistic. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that one Etsy seller I'm really, really happy about, and I can't wait. But like, I sprained my thumb. I don't know how, but it still kind of hurts. It's a lot better than a couple weeks ago, but I had to stop like the whole pantry makeover thing. So it's when I can like start using my thumb again, then I'll resume filming. And like, she was so nice because I fucking changed so many things and I hadn't made an order yet, but she was so fucking nice about it and so patient with me, and I'm like, holy shit, you're like a fucking saint. And yeah, I can't wait to give her all the recognition she needs. Oh, wait. Yeah. I keep thinking I'm about to like, cause I'm kind of just autopiloting the transfer right now, and I have a feeling I might autopilot to the point where I'm not even picking things up, I'm just traveling back and forth. Yeah, I didn't think it would be hard, you know, like I guess they have like a label making program, but I thought it was just Photoshop. So at one point I was thinking maybe I should just make my own labels. But then I was like, oh, I don't want to like buy like a label maker and paper, and then I'm sure it would have been cheaper in the long run, but I really wanted to support like a local Etsy seller. Like I was thinking, oh, like maybe I could sell labels. But it's fine. I think supporting local sellers is even better than trying to start my own label selling business. I mean, maybe in the future, who knows? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. Okay, actually, I really need to pee. I've been like holding in my pee for so long. Let me see if I have like a AFK photo I could use. Good morning, Galactic Meku. I don't have like a AFK template or photo. Maybe I should. Here, you guys can enjoy this photo of my Lala from Final Fantasy. Okay, I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. But let me put my hair in a bun first. Hi, Noel. I hope you have a good day too. Jam, can you edit the edit for me? Here, I'll send it to you. Thank you. Feb's passion. Hello. Good morning, Becca. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's so cute, Ellie. Ellie the elephant. Well, I soft resetted my island, and before I did that, I dropped off all of my bells, Nook Mile tickets, and stuff that I wanted to keep on my friend's island. And after 2 weeks, I finally found an island that I liked, and now I'm picking up all my stuff because I feel bad for like taking up my friend's island with all my crap. Oh, thank you for supporting me for so long. I'm glad I can finally meet you. I mean, I was pretty bad because I used to avoid the comment section like the plague, so anyone who did comment there, like, I probably didn't see it, but I appreciate the comments, if that makes sense. What video did you like? Yeah, this is money from my old island. Because at first I just wanted to keep like Nook Mile tickets, and then somehow it just snowballed into like the bells, materials, and yeah. I guess I should have just started fresh, but I was like, no. I spent so much fucking time with that stupid stock market. Yeah, but I was doing this since like 8 a.m. So like, and almost 2 hours ago. And then I decided to like stream because I wanted company. I didn't actually think anybody was gonna be watching, but then I forgot something about international viewers. So I guess there's never a bad time to stream, right? Because people live in different time zones, and I thought it would be nice to try to film with no makeup and no contacts. Try to get used to it. I know it's kind of like dumb, because the internet literally has seen me barefaced and like intense ass acne. Like, I'm sure this is not an eyesore to look at compared to what I used to look like. Oh, where do you live that it's 3 p.m.? What villagers do you have on your island? Ooh, Ireland. How's COVID in Ireland? Sparkling water. Oh, ASMR. You guys ready? Kind of sounds like peeing. Without the fizz, of course. I'd be concerned if you were peeing and it fizzed. Oh, hi, Melissa. You're from the GTA. Flurry. I love Flurry. I miss Flurry. I hope I get her in this island too. Heejin, what villagers? Oh no. Oh, it almost overflowed. What's level 5? I definitely like hold on. Let me make sure I don't make a mess. Oh, thank you, Anna, Vanessa, I'm sorry, I'm butchering names. Please help me. Juarez. I do want to still make beauty and vlog videos, but I also want to make other kinds of videos too, like mix and match. And my therapist was telling me like I should make videos when I feel inspired, because when I just did beauty, I don't know, it made me really depressed because like beauty isn't my entire life, and I obviously have other interests and hobbies, but because YouTube used to be my main source of income, I kind of had to focus on like beauty videos. But now that it's back to being a hobby, I don't know, I just want to be happy and make videos of whatever I want. I'm not saying like there won't be beauty videos, there will be, but mix and match of other things. Oh wow. Level 5. That's crazy. I wish people here would fucking take it seriously. I feel like people here are just waiting for a fucking vaccine so they could like carry on with their selfish activities of not listening to science. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's just I feel like I have to like express. I don't like, I have problems with expressing myself properly, so I don't know if I'm conveying the message that I want to across. So you'll notice that I'll pause and try to think of how to like formulate my answer properly, just because I know I have issues with explaining. Yeah, like you can actually tell from my videos, like I progressively got more and more depressed. You could tell in my videos, like it's hard for me to hide when I'm depressed. Like there was a time where I filmed 2 weeks straight and edited for 2 weeks straight, and I would like film 5 to 7 videos per day. Hold on, what's the math for that? 7 times 14. Yeah, so I'd have almost like 100 videos filmed, and then I edit it, and then I scheduled everything, and yeah, those videos, just you could tell how much I hated myself and wasn't happy doing beauty videos. But yeah, it was really bad, just because when the algorithm changed, I wasn't making money off of AdSenses anymore, off of ads, and I had to rely on sponsors, and sponsors, they knew, so they would lowball you for the prices for the sponsored videos. They'll try to pay you less because they know like we're not making as much anymore, and they were able to have more demands. And then because I'm not like a poster girl, they were trying really hard to make me like a cookie cutter poster girl who was like PR friendly, PG friendly, and you know, that's just not me. And yeah, so I'm really happy I took the break and tried to like rediscover myself and find myself, you know, have YouTube as like a hobby again, like it used to be. And my goal is very clear now. It's that like I want to rebuild the community that I wanted back then. Like that was my initial goal with like the acne videos. I didn't want people to feel alone, but somehow as my channel grew, I felt more and more lonely. And I'm not talking to you, Paula. Go away. Yeah. And then, so at the peak of my acne, which is also the peak of my YouTube channel. So I was in high school then, and you know, nobody wanted to talk to the girl with the acne and everything, so it was kind of hard for me to suddenly have so much attention onto me, you know? And I suddenly went from being invisible to like the most visible person. at the time. And yeah, I remember getting messages from people that were like from school, high school, elementary school, and they're like, "You've changed. Like, wow, you think you're too famous to talk to me now?" And these are people who had bullied me or purposely tried to make my life in school as horrible as possible. So I kind of had an issue because it was such a big jump of the way people treated me, like clout chasers and stuff like that. And then, like I said, as my channel grew bigger, I felt more lonelier. And then I met other YouTubers who I thought were the same as me, but a lot of them are very two-faced and very different off camera, and a lot of them just wanted to siphon my viewers and siphon anything from my channel. And so I had a really big problem with identifying if someone was here to clout chase, to leech off of me, to siphon me, or genuinely wanted to be my friend. And I think it was just kind of hard on me just because I didn't know how to handle it. So when I took the break from YouTube, so that's why I've been gone for 2-3 years, and yeah, I decided to game, have a private gaming life, I guess. I never told people that, I had this YouTube channel or whatever. Generally, I don't bring it up ever in a conversation, even during the peak of my YouTube. I never bring it up in a conversation. But I didn't want to be known as that acne bitch from YouTube. I didn't want people to know, oh, this person that I'm gaming with is a YouTuber or whatever. And so yeah, I decided to game quietly and privately for a few years, and I was playing Final Fantasy XIV, which really helped me realize that, there are people that do genuinely want to be my friend. They don't know what I look like, who I am in real life. They just want to chill out and vibe with me and play games together. And I'm not saying that oh, I'm perfect and people want to be my friends. Obviously, I still have flaws as a person. There are people that I met in game that I had conflict with. I'm not saying I'm everybody's friend or could be everybody's friend. Not everybody likes me, and that's fine. But I think it was really great, sort of a social experiment for me. Do people genuinely want to be my friends, or they're just, all I'm good for is people to use for their clout chasing? So I'm really thankful that I met friends online. And as someone who's introverted, I enjoy socializing, but not physically, because I love being in the comfort of my own home and still being able to communicate with people, right? I'm still socializing, but physically, I'm emotionally and mentally socializing digitally, but I could be in the comfort of my own home, Christine asked where my glasses are from. They're Gucci frames. Sorry, I like went on a really long ramble. Gucci frames. Let me see if I can find the name. So Jordan here, that message in the chat is actually a friend that I did meet in Final Fantasy 14 and has become one of my closest friends, and I'm like so thankful and grateful to have met her. And I don't know, like, I love her. I think these are the frames I have. I think. But I like them because they're like super duper big. Because I used to have frames that were like maybe this small, and then it always looked like I was looking out of like a window, like it was restricted. But then I feel like I could see everything with these because they're so big and I'm so blind. It's like quality of life upgrade. Yeah. But yeah, Fed's passion. It was very overwhelming. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, is this my own island? Yes. I can totally do a giveaway because honestly I don't need this many bells, but I also didn't want to abandon all the bells I made. Suffering in the stupid stock market. I guess I shouldn't be too shy about streaming at certain times and streaming without contacts and makeup. I have like weird mental cock blocks that prevent me from doing things. Like, it's really stupid, I think. Like the reasons like I don't want to do something, but it's just cause like I'm like tunnel visioning. But in reality, it's okay. Paula really does look like she has like a third eye. Oh no, this is like a playlist, like a copyright lo-fi beats playlist. I can link it. Is it annoying? Danger Dawn. It's this copyright free playlist for streamers, and I was like, cool. Okay, cool. I have Is it called tinnitus? 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 How does one pronounce?
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. I have that, so I prefer to be listening to something so I don't hear the ringing. Hi Squid. Please pay attention to math class. Are you distant learning? I hope you are, so you are safe. I really regret letting school ruin my education. I feel like I really let the school that I was attending and the people attending that school ruin my education because I was so I guess passionate about friendship and I cared too much. Yeah, I think that's one of my biggest regrets in life was letting school ruin my education. Oh, what class are you in, Febs? Is it Febs because you're born in February? Because I'm born in February too. Oh no, Florida, what the fuck? Why are you so dumb? Adulting is good. Oh, nursing. I wanted to do nursing when I was younger, but seems really stressful. Like RN, like registered nursing, or oh, which day were you born in February? I'm born on the 13th. Oh, Febby, cute. And you're born in February. Coincidence? I think not. What do you do? Self-employed. Ooh, mental health nursing. Oh, we're so close. 16th and 13th, very close. Yeah, like YouTube was considered like self-employed too, and it was really great, sort of just having like your own schedule and being your own boss. But I'm so bad at managing myself that there was a point where I was like, I miss school, I miss having a schedule, I miss seeing people, being expected somewhere, having like a task. So I went to uni and did nothing for me. So I wanted to switch to college for dental hygienist. So I used to work at a dental office when I was in high school. So I actually, this dental office, I had my braces done there. And then one day my dentist was just like, you want to work here? And I'm like, what the fuck? So I did. And it's probably one of the best experiences because he was sort of like a father figure to me. And yeah, I remember he mentioned to me like, hey, you should try dental hygienist. you know? And then I quit working there because of YouTube. Well, also, I took night classes, so I couldn't work there anymore. But yeah, then YouTube hit, and then I just ended up not working there anymore. But yeah, I always remember, like, it was always in the back of my head, doing, what is this? Oh, I thought the tapping was something else. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, so dental hygienist was always like in the back of my head, right? And then the last couple years, I was like, yeah, I think it's something I want to pursue. So I'm always really thankful that I ended up working at the dental office, because I learned a lot of like essential life skills, like socializing, communicating, and just really like matured me really fast working there. But yeah, like I used to want to be an RN, but you needed really good marks for that, and like I said earlier, I let school ruin my education, so I couldn't get into nursing at the time. And for dental hygiene, I applied to the program, and I've been like waiting for my acceptance. I hope I get accepted. I applied already. They're supposed to release the who got accepted this month, and you know, there's a part of me that's scared that I'm not gonna get in. They had to cancel the program for this September because of COVID. They suspended it, and I hope by next September, like, it will be safe enough for me to, or for like everyone to just attend school physically and go to work and stuff. And I feel like I would enjoy like a dental hygienist lifestyle more, because most dental hygienists are like part-time, and I think I have a really big issue with like commitment. It sounds so weird, because I never thought I'd be someone who had like commitment issues, but when I started talking to my therapist, she was like, yeah, it seems like you have commitment issues because you don't want to disappoint people because of your depression and your mood flare-ups. And it was true. Like I had such a problem with because when my depression flares up, like I don't want to do anything, and you know, like I feel really bad when I cancel on people because I have depression, and it was so consistent that, oh my god, Audi, hello. Yeah, it was just, and then like I had depression, and like the flare-up were so frequent that I felt like I was a broken record, always saying like, oh sorry, like I'm depressed, and like sorry I have to cancel plans and stuff, you know. So I guess it somehow spiraled into just trying not to make initial commitments from the beginning. Oh wow, Feb, you are a smart girl. What did you business, is it like general or like marketing? And Danger Dawn, like for e-commerce, like starting my own online business, because that is something that I was considering a lot recently. Because I was thinking back about when I was at the peak of YouTube. Back then, everybody wanted to come out with their own makeup line, their own like beauty products, their own makeup brushes. And what I really should have done was start my own online beauty store, like not actually like my own product, like my own brand, but like importing products that I love, that I really enjoy, and like redirect the traffic back to my own store, right? Like that's what I should have done, because I was thinking about it, and a lot of these companies have like affiliate programs where you get like 10% commission of an order if they use your code or use your link. And I've made probably like over 20,000 USD in commissions. And I was thinking, I'm like, holy shit, that's 10%. Imagine like how much they actually made. The company that I linked people to, right? Imagine if like that traffic was redirected back to my beauty store, if I had one. Like I would be self-sustaining. I wouldn't have to rely on sponsors, and it wouldn't feel forced to promote a product, because it's a product that I'm personally importing and selling on my own store. Like that would have made more sense. But the other thing is, I hate when I say like, oh, if I knew, because the same thing could be applied to, if I knew what the lottery numbers were, I would have bought a ticket. Like you could say the same shit. And I had such a big problem with saying like, oh, I wish I knew. But yeah, it was something I wish I did back then, or I wish I realized, instead of trying to be like everyone else, trying to like start their own makeup line, beauty products, merch and stuff. Like I wish I knew. But it's also okay that I didn't start back then, because I was traveling a lot and I had a lot of issues going on at home. I ran away from home, and I couldn't, it definitely wasn't something that I could commit to, like if I had a beauty store. So I mean, things happen for a reason. I'm not upset. Maybe a little bit upset, but I'm definitely glad and happy about where my mental health state is heading right now. And yeah. Okay, sorry. I started rambling. Let me read your messages. Oh, I actually wanted to do study with me streams too, because I'm taking some online courses, and like I'm taking some like high school credit things to like so actually I took an online course for grade 12 biology for the dental hygiene program, but then I registered twice and they don't do refunds, so now I'm done the bio, but I wanted to like reuse the paid credit onto another course, so I am taking another course right now. So it would be really nice to do study with me's, but I get so distracted so easily, and it's so hard for me to just focus. But yeah, I did think about like study with me streams. I think that'd be really nice. And let's see. Oh, Rosie, it's okay if we don't manage to play today, like for sure Saturday, because I'm going to there's another follower that's also in the Discord that's going to give me a tour of their island, and I'm really excited. But for sure, I have Saturday pinned as like, for sure I'm playing Animal Crossing that day. Oh wow. Mental health nursing. Like you were trying to get into nursing, or you meant like mental health nursing? Management. You didn't like it? You wanted to have your own line? Oh, like fashion, stuff like that? Yeah, now I know, so it's better now. I guess I wanted to be like free. You know, I was young, dumb, and had a lot of money, and when I was doing YouTube, and I just wanted to go travel, explore, buy shit, you know, stuff I never had as a kid growing up, because I grew up really poor, and yeah, like I'm also really bad with managing my money, so yep. I don't know what I was trying to get at. Oh yeah, like just how I handled myself and handled money when I was younger was pretty bad, and handling my mental health. So yeah, I probably couldn't have committed to like an online store anyways, just because I was traveling and I wanted to explore the world and go here, go there. Hi. Aisha. General nursing. Oh, mental health or intellectual. Is it like is it like therapist type, or is it like mental health? Psychology. Like working in an asylum type of thing, or like mental health hospital? I guess asylum is like a bad way to refer to like mental health. It's just because, like, you know, Asian upbringing, it was so hard trying to tell my parents about like my depression and, you know, anxiety, because to them depression and anxiety, mental health equals like, oh, schizophrenic, and like you need to be in a straitjacket and thrown into like an asylum type of thing. And I feel like sometimes I still feel like that's what mental health means, but you know, there's like it's not the same. But recently, like this year, like when I told my parents I was seeing a therapist, my mom was still kind of like, oh my god, don't tell people that, like, because she cares so much about face, you know, like she's like, oh, people are gonna judge you, blah blah blah. But like, you know, it's like old school thinking with them, like they don't understand like the difference between the two. Like depression doesn't mean like I'm schizophrenic or anything. Oh, so close to 50 mil. Yep. I forgot where I was going with this. Like, I would tell my dad, like, oh, I'm sad. or like the problems, because he was like, why are you talking to someone, like can't you talk to me? And this is the same person that when I told him I'm depressed was like, oh, just don't be sad, problem solved. But you know, like, wow, Dad, I never thought about trying not to be sad, you're such a fucking genius, you know. Yeah, but that was basically how my parents kind of felt about me seeing a therapist and everything. And just growing up, it was really hard because I didn't know how to communicate that to them, and they didn't understand what depression and anxiety was. And now that I'm older and I have a more like sophisticated vocabulary, I can actually communicate that to them, and they're actually a little bit more understanding now, because they also realize that they provided one of the worst family dynamics for a child to grow up in. So my parents were divorced before I was born, or a little bit after I was born, but basically I never knew my parents as a couple. I knew them as two people who hated each other, and I actually grew up not like, it was my normal that they didn't like sleep in the same bed, right? And that they didn't call each other like honey or babe. So when I visited like my other friends' houses, I'll be like, how come your parents sleep in the same bed? Like, it was so foreign to me. And I'm like, your dad doesn't call your mom a fat bitch, and your mom doesn't call your dad a bastard. Like, why are they calling each other like honey and babe? Like, I was so confused because my normal was so toxic and they were so hateful towards each other. And yeah, they decided to stay under the same roof because they thought, oh, we should provide a family environment for the kids where both parents are under the same roof. But you know, that was probably one of the worst things. But yeah, because now that they're also older, that they've realized that they provided a very toxic environment for us, and they are taking responsibility. So like 10 years ago, like, I don't think they would have admitted that they fucked up, that they're also responsible. And yeah, my dad was encouraging when I told him like what I was talking to my therapist about. Like, oh, I talk to the therapist about you and mom, and I'm really scared of like loud noises, like sudden loud noises, because I was thinking about it. I was like, why, right? I'm like 25. Why am I so scared of loud noises? And I thought about it, and I realized it was because it would be dead quiet in the house, and then suddenly my mom and dad would just start fucking yelling at each other. And you know, that really scared me as a kid. And yeah, so I feel like I have slight trauma whenever I hear like a sudden loud noise, and I freak out really easily, because like I would like jump like even now as an adult. So my therapist said like I'm actually pretty good on my own, like handling myself, but like she just has to give me like little taps to like guide my behavioral thinking a little bit better. So she said like I don't need to see her that often, which I agree with. My insurance ended in September, so I haven't seen her since, but I saw her for about 8 months, about 16 sessions, and it's so great. Like, of course I wish I could see her again, but I definitely wanted to see if I could handle myself a little bit, because obviously I can't keep seeing her forever, right? I mean, maybe if I was rich. sure, like I'll keep seeing her, but I definitely should try to be more independent with my behavioral thinking and just taking tips from her to see where it'll get me. But yeah, sorry. I keep rambling. let me read your messages. Yeah, Febs, like mental health is such a big umbrella. What kind of Asian are you, Febs? Not in a creepy Asian fetish way. I'm just curious. Yeah, Aisha, like I feel the same. I think that's why when I was doing YouTube and I had so much freedom, I just wanted to like go here and go there, do whatever I want whenever I want, and not kind of be worried about like the financial aspect about it, because I was making dough. I was making a lot of money on YouTube at the time. And then yeah, but I should have taken care of my mental health a bit better. Oh, you feel like school ruined your education. What major was it, Alexis? Yeah, my dad's a fucking mean. You know, he did one of the dumbest things during COVID. He bought a new car, and then literally immediately he lost his job because we went back to like stage 2 in Toronto. And I think it was like the dumbest financial thing he ever did, like buying a new truck. I don't know, it's I tried to tell him, but he wouldn't listen, you know. So yep. Yeah, Asian culture is pretty toxic. I don't know why. I guess everybody just really cares about face and like stuff like that. All foreign language and literature major. What are you doing now? So I also made like a random discovery today. This girl has no friends and wants to learn 3 languages at once. What languages are you trying to learn? Yeah, I really, really, really love my therapist. She's so cool. And we sort of had like the same mental health and like life path. So it felt really assuring to see her so successful and like eventually figuring things out and now helping other people with their mental health. It was just really nice for me to see that it eventually things will be okay for me, you know? This sounds weird. Human resources, diplomacy, or international law. Holy shit. Oh, Febs, you said you were in the Philippines, right? That was so dumb of me to be like, what are you? I love garlic rice. Fried rice with garlic, basically. Garlic oil. Oh, I'm so hungry. German, Spanish, French. Damn. Yeah, actually, I was going to make a video about mm, like therapist tips, like first time therapist appointment type of thing, advice. Let me see if I could find. I made notes on like mental health topics that I wanted to talk about. Sorry. I get really paranoid about burping. That's why I try not to like burp loud. Okay. Yeah, so this is like my goals Google Sheet thing. So I have one for like YouTube. So like yeah, career goals sort of. So I try to make some lists of things I wanted to make videos about. Hold on. Let me pull this down. There. So yeah, I wanted to remember like my purpose, like being PR friendly, took my personality away and flair from my videos, and then the views went down because of PR friendly, being trying to be PR friendly, you know. But yeah, for video ideas, I had like several categories, and then I had a category for like mental health. So, one of the activities, I guess, or exercise that like my therapist told me to do is a letter to my 16-year-old self, and then she also suggested a letter to my mom from my 16-year-old self. And then I don't know if my mom would want to be on camera to react to it. So here's the thing, like my therapist and I talked about how me having a creative outlet is sort of like how I come to terms with things. So I don't know if you guys remember, I made a video about like the child molestation, my childhood molestation, and that making that video helped me like officially like come to terms with it, right? And then because like I got a lot of hate for that video too, because I remember when it first came out, a lot of people were like, oh, it's your fault for letting 3 different men molest you as a kid. Like, no, it's not my fucking fault. And it was really fucked up. But I know that video also helped a lot of people and not feel alone, which is my goal, as we can see here. My purpose, letting other people know they're not alone. And yeah, so I like the creative outlet of YouTube where I make these mini projects and I release them to the public. Hopefully, even like helping just like one person would be great. So I know a lot of the videos people think like I'm trying to like get attention, but like I really hate attention, but I love helping people. So it's kind of weird, you know, like my videos got a lot of views and people thought I was trying to get attention, but it was really more like I thought it was great just because like more it helped more people, it reached people. So that's why I kind of wanted to do the mental health stuff. But yeah, I don't know if my mom would be okay with that, reacting to the letter to my mom video. And then yeah, there's this talking about like therapy, like my therapy experience, because I saw her for like 8 months, and then tips, and then accepting my body, blah blah blah. And yeah, sorry, I was rambling. Let me catch up with your messages. I know I saw the chat go up a lot. Heejin, oh my god, you can be my child. I want to adopt everyone. I want to be the internet mom. Your internet mama. But yeah, Miss J G. One of the things I told my friend who felt like therapist didn't help was because like he told me he didn't want to be judged, but when you see a therapist, you have to come to terms that like you are responsible for your actions. Like you admit what you did was out of anger, spite, jealousy. Like you have to accept that maybe you did or said certain things or felt a certain way. Like when I used to get mad at my boyfriend for something, like I wouldn't be able to communicate that to him because I thought the reason was really stupid for why I'm mad, but it was also really dumb of me to not communicate that because I was still mad, right? And I just think it's important to accept that, you know, you're human, and yes, you get upset at really ridiculous things, but you have to acknowledge that you are the reason that you're upset is that it's something stupid, and you own it, and like just be able to communicate. And you have to, you know, accept help. You know, like if your therapist like says something like, not really like criticize, but sort of like to help you analyze it and be like, hey, you know, maybe you acted this way or you felt this way because of this, then yeah, it's like you'll know when you're ready to see a therapist, when you and your therapist can analyze you together. But like one thing is, you don't want to feel like it's one versus one, like you versus your therapist. Like you guys have to like view the problem as like a team, right? And this also applies for like relationships and friendships. So a tip for you guys. So I used to get into like a lot of fights, like arguments with my boyfriend early on in our relationship, and it like I always felt so defensive, you know? And it was always like 1v1, like me against him, but it didn't. And then eventually I learned that I shouldn't make that type of environment for us, and instead you should break like the personal bubble and like be beside each other, so you'll be viewing things together as a team. And like that helped so much in like relationships, friendships, family. You know, just don't view it as like a competitive thing, like you have to win, you know? Okay, Febs, I go to your lecture. Career service in US school is like, oh, you're not a business major, good luck, end up working as Star perfumers and HR somehow. Yeah, I think the US is a bit interesting, especially like I always ask people from the States, like, tell me the difference between American university and American college, because in Canada, like, university is more like the philosophy, the knowledge, and the academics, you know, stuff like that. And then college is more of like the practical, tradesy stuff, like hands-on stuff. So it's like university is for a certain learning style, and then there's college, which is like a different learning style, and then trades, which is like another different learning style. But then I think in like the States, it's like it's based off like how smart you are, or I don't know. The US is really confusing to me. But yeah, I definitely would love to make like a mental health video, and because mental health is such like a big part of my life because I struggled with it a lot, and it was something that you could see in my videos, like that my mental health was deteriorating and I was so sad for so long, and I'm glad I took time off and I'm back. Yeah, people hated on me for that molestation video, and I can't imagine telling someone that it was their fault that they got molested by 3 different adults when you were a kid, you know? And I think that's one of the really fucked up things. I did consider being a therapist, but I don't know if I'm like academically smart enough to do that. But I would love to just, like, for now, being able to talk to you guys through stream and sort of like share things and talk about, maybe like eventually make mental health videos would be like a really good outlet for us. But as like a career, I don't know if on paper my marks are good enough. Yeah. Hi, Potato-itis. Thank you for joining the stream. And hello, I don't remember asking. Thank you for thinking I'm beautiful. I have no makeup, no contacts in, and stuff like that. My visual diary. Oh, wow. Is it really competitive? Like a therapy major? Semantics. Yeah, US like education, college versus university, then like there's like a difference with college and community college, which, you know, I always try, every like person I meet that's from the States, it's like that's one of the first questions I ask. I'm like, can you explain what like university and college is in the States? Like that's always something I ask, and then we get into this, and then they're like, what's it like in Canada? And then I try to explain it to them and they're like, that's so weird. I'm like, yeah, well, US is weird to me too, so it's really funny. But yeah, I think dental hygienist would be good for me for now, because yeah, most dental hygienists are part-time, and then because I have like commitment issues, I feel like that's a good way, because if it's, and like a lot of dental hygienists, like they make a very comfortable living working part-time anyways, so it's fine. But I think I really like the idea that it'll like, if I worked as a dental hygienist part-time, I'll still have like a stable income, and then on the days that I'm off I'll be able to do like other things that I like for example, I do want to open like a online beauty store eventually, and like obviously the most ideal thing I'm thinking of right now is like on my off dental hygienist days I work on my like beauty store, but like I don't want to be too optimistic about it. I feel like I wouldn't be able to juggle it properly because, okay, like right now for me, going out and doing things is so taxing because I'm introverted and I need to recharge a lot. Like, I went to go see a ophthalmologist like a couple weeks ago or month or two ago, and like I had to mentally prepare myself for a week in advance that I was going to go see or go to that appointment. And then after I went to that appointment, I had to like have like a 1 week cool down from going outside again because I'm just super introverted and I need to recharge like that. Oh, thank you, Miss JG. Thanks for thinking I'm beautiful. Yeah, university in Canada is like, because in high school, the courses we had, they were categorized by like university course and college course. So the college courses were slightly easier. And then you can't go to university if you didn't take university courses in high school. So, like I felt so competitive with other Asians to like get the Asian six pack. Like I think it was like functions, data management, like advanced functions, data management, calculus, physics, chemistry, and biology, the Asian six pack. Like I tried so hard, and like I wish I wasn't so competitive trying to be like my other peers. It also my boyfriend's like super fucking smart, and like he had like really high marks in high school, and he got into like a prestigious like business program, the Rotman program at U of T, and then he got a job at like the big four or big four auditing companies, and like he's so productive, and like it's so funny that I'm like I struggle so hard, but like I'm really happy that like he's so successful on his own and stuff. I forgot what I was trying to get at. Okay, let me just read your messages. Community college lasts 2 years. They're known for associate degrees or being a stepping stone to 4-year schools. Don't you need like a master's for like to be a therapist? Community college, you don't need to. I don't think you need to take SAT, ACT for. Yeah, American education system's very confusing. SAT scores for community college. Oh, less competitive. Oh, specialized fields. And isn't like tuition really fucking expensive in the States too? Like really, really, really expensive, even if you're a domestic student? Yeah, I think dental hygienist is the way to go. Yeah, Asians, I hate that we're so competitive towards each other when we should just bond, right? But that's just how our fucking parents and their culture made us to be. And it's so weird, like another race I really wouldn't give a shit, right? But for some reason the moment it's like with another Asian, like this something in me just like it's like, oh god, like suddenly I'm mentally trying to like rank and categorize us, which I really shouldn't be doing. And over the years I've learned to like stop doing that, you know? Uh it was so okay, the most toxic people is like my extended family. And particularly my mom's side. My dad's side is like they they're so supportive and so nice, but my mom's side is like competitive and toxic. So I have a theory that because like so my mom was born in Vietnam, but she's Chinese, right? But the the environment that they grew up in was like really poor and really toxic, where it still translates to like how they are today as adults. So like my aunts get off so hard if someone else, if one of their siblings kids is like not successful. So I'm one of the youngest. Okay, my mom is one of the oldest in her sibling line, but I'm one of the youngest in my cousin line on her side of the family. Actually, on both sides of the family, I'm one of the youngest because my mom had me really late. She had me when she was like 40. But yeah, so I'm one of the youngest, and from Asian standards, I'm one of the most successful because of YouTube. And when I was in high school, my cousins were all trying to find like part time jobs, and I somehow was so lucky and landed myself that job at the dental office. So, like back then, you know, every like people in high school were working like retail or like fast food, and I got like this what the, you know, I guess most people would consider like a prestigious, like very high class, like kind of job for like a 16-year-old, you know, like working at a dental office, like health clinic. You know, all the fucking Asians go crazy because, oh my god, health, doctor, nursing, you know. They were like, my aunt asked me if I sucked the dentist's dick for like to get a job there, and it was so fucked up because like we were they picked me up because we were going to go shopping or something, and I was trapped in this car with them, and my aunt was just asking me all these fucked up things like, oh, did you do something sexual to get that job at the dental office, like did you seduce him? And I'm like, what the fuck, I'm literally fucking 16. And then when like this my YouTube channel blew up, and you know, it was my main job and I was like making a lot of money, they were so fucking bitter about it. They were like spreading rumors that I was doing porn and that I was like doing, you know, just not that. Okay, you know what, even if I was doing porn, like what's the fucking problem? Even if I was, like, I'm sorry that your kid is not doing as well as you want them to, but like you guys keep dreaming. I'm gonna go actually make my dreams a reality. So you guys have like no one to blame, like but yourselves, right? But like, yeah, my mom's side of the family is just so toxic and so bitter if you're successful. And I really just cut off all communication with like my cousins on that side because they're really toxic too. Like they cannot be happy for me because like they're so jealous at what they don't have. They're not jealous at what I have. They're jealous at what they don't have. And I just, not healthy for me, you know, and bye. But my dad's side of the family is so supportive and everything. And it's sad because like I wish they were the ones that were actually in Canada. So all of my dad's side of the family is back in China. But like, yeah, my mom's side, like I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to anything. I'm not going to be rude to them, but it's just like I'm not interested, you know, and having, oh, my storage is full, fuck. Oh my god, Alexis. 40k USD. I don't think all Vietnamese people are toxic, but I think my mom side of the family in particular, like their area of like the poorer like community, I feel like that's the reason. I don't know why. Like it probably, like it might not be the case, but you know, I try to like analyze and try to like understand why, you know. Yeah, I don't really consider them family, like just cuz like I don't think blood is thicker than water. Like I consider like some friends more like family than my actual blood relatives are. But yeah, Miva, like my mom's side of the family is just a bunch of cunts. Oops. Like I don't know how to express this part, but I feel like my dad's side of the family is more educated, like more royal. Like we're not royalty, I mean, but they're more like they have they value family, and I valued family a lot, right? But my mom's side of the family doesn't. Like everybody's selfish, like everyone for themselves, even in their own family dynamic. Like it's everyone for themselves, literally. Like it's really toxic. Like it's just so fucked up. Potato-itis. My mom is like, she's aware that they're toxic and they suck, but she's like, oh, blood is thicker than water, they're family, like at the end of the day they're still family, but like no. And they always ask my mom for money and everything, and like when my mom immigrated here with her siblings, she supported all of them, and even before they came here from Vietnam, she was supporting all of them. Hi, Kate. But yeah, like I had this cousin that I grew up with. She lived really close to me, like maximum like 15-minute walk, and we would spend most weekends together, and I idolized her so much, you know. She was funny, she had friends, she was artistic, and yeah, she had like boyfriends and stuff, and I really, really, really idolized her, and I like absorbed the traits that like her positive and negative traits. Oh my god, like I'm not trying to blame her. Like I'm just like analyzing that like my negative traits are also the ones she had, because I wanted to mirror her because I idolized her so much. And yeah, like she was very unreasonable, so I ended up being very unreasonable and short-tempered. And eventually, like when I realized this, I slowly stripped myself of that part of me that I tried to mirror from her. And like she's a very toxic person. Like is like an only child, so I feel like she was very self-centered, I guess. Like she didn't really value family, right? And it just really hurt me because I valued her so much as like a cousin. And I'm glad she's not in my life anymore. I actually forgot she existed, and like I was I was very happy for a long time without her in my life. And then she had the audacity to like message me on my business email being like, "How come you don't talk to me anymore?" You know, like why are you like this? Like, you know, always pointing fingers, you know, like women, when you point finger, what if you when you're pointing one finger at someone, you have four pointing right back at you. Like, don't fucking point fingers. Like, reevaluate yourself. Sorry, that was like a rant. It's just like that's sort of like how my family is, and it's really fucked up. Yeah, so I don't like my mom's side of the family. But my dad's side, like, it's they're so nice and supportive, and like they really 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 value family. And yeah, oh, you know, like I don't like my extended family, my mom's side of the family, to the point like if I get married, like I don't want to fucking invite them to the wedding, you know. Hi Sherry. Yeah, it was just like, you know, evaluate yourself, you know. Like I don't want to subject myself into that type of like environment anymore. She was just so fucking toxic. Um you know, like I got into cosplay because of her, and like gaming and stuff like that. So a lot of my interests resonated with her, and like yeah, of course, like I'm thankful like she introduced me to these things because they ended up becoming something I really enjoyed. But I did not like, but like uh there's this cosplayer in Toronto. Here, let me post it. So there's this yeah. So Vicky Bunny Angel is a cosplayer from Toronto, and she was cosplaying like a long time ago. And my cousin wanted to cosplay the what is that League of Legends? League of Legends champion. I forgot what the name was. I used to cosplay. I don't cosplay anymore. Uh, the cosplay community got really toxic. Oh, Sona. I think it was Sona. DJ Sona? Oh, not DJ Sona. Sona skins. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oops. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so Vicky bunny angel. So this is her. This is her cosplay page. Yeah, so she did this cosplay a long time ago, and my cousin really wanted to cosplay too. And look, like my cousin has never met Vicky, nothing, but she hated on Vicky so much because Vicky did such a good Sona cosplay. And like that was she hated Vicky so much. She was so jealous at her. Uh and like Vicky is so nice, you know? And she's like genuine and like I don't know, like people like my cousin kind of just piss me off. Like, you don't know her? Like, why are you fucking hating on her? Because again, it's not because of what the other person has, it's what they don't have that they're so fucking so fucking upset about. And yeah, sorry, like it makes me so angry every time I think about it. Like, how fucking pathetic are you to hate on someone you don't know because of something you don't have or something you can't achieve because the other person put in the hard work and you didn't. Heejin, the COVID situation in Toronto, we were in stage 3 and then we took a step back and now we're in stage 2. Not good because their numbers are high and people want to be selfish and go out, which is kind of weird because like the government is literally paying you to stay the fuck home, but people are like, you know, I want to go out, I want to go eat at restaurants, I want to go see my friends, I want to party. Like, no, just stay the fuck home, man. Like, if we just all stayed home and not be selfish, and it sucks because there's like a percentage of us that are staying home, you know, and like it sucks because we all want to move forward, but there are all these selfish people that are not moving forward, and they just want to fucking like sit on the floor and throw a fucking tantrum. I mean, the US is you know, not doing so hot, but like we're also not doing so hot. Selena, hi. Yeah. So that's why it's really mind-boggling that people just can't stay home, you know? Yeah, I really miss going to the gym. I miss eating out too. I really miss dim sum, but I'm willing to sacrifice those if it means we're getting closer to like a COVID-free world. But yeah, oh my god, yeah, we people were stocking up on like toilet paper. It's kind of funny. And then I love how like the bidet sales like went up, but you know, like my dad was like, "Oh, people are stocking up on toilet paper. Should we do it too?" And I'm like, "No." And then he ended up like cuz he's a cook, right? So he at the restaurant like they have like they order wholesale toilet paper, right? So then he managed to get like a 96 roll of toilet paper for like $60 or something. It was really cheap. And like we just started like dipping into that like that stockpile. So I don't think toilet paper was really necessary, but whatever. But yeah, I really, really miss working out. I gained some weight. It's funny because I wanted to talk about because I lost mm, 15, 20 pounds intermittent fasting and incorporating like exercise, and I really wanted to talk about how I did it. And then COVID hit, and then got I gained weight again, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I don't think I'm qualified to talk about how I lost weight if I just gained it back because of COVID. But I'm not comfortable working out at home because how to explain this vaguely. Okay, I don't think I can really explain it vaguely, but like because I moved back into my childhood home with my family there, and as a female in a household of two males, my brother makes me very uncomfortable because when we were younger, he would touch me. And I don't feel comfortable moving moving my body around in the house because it's like I don't want to give him the opportunity to be perverted. You know what I mean? Even though like he doesn't do those things anymore, like I don't want I'm just uncomfortable working out at home. And yeah, it's just I don't want my body moving and stuff. Like banh mi, banh bao. My dad was probably like you, Jay, where he was like, "Oh, I'm also scared of like when we need toilet paper, we don't have toilet paper." But like I scrub my ass when I get out of like the toilet because the bathtub is right there, and then I use the shower head to like make sure like I'm super clean. I do want to get a bidet though. Yeah, my brother. It was like when we were younger, and I told this to my therapist. I told my therapist about it, and she wants to believe that he isn't like that, and she thinks that he's probably on the spectrum. So that's why maybe he might have boundary issues and like doesn't understand, you know? But like there's still a part of me that's just not comfortable with it, you know? Like it just cuz like if he is on the spectrum and has boundary issues doesn't mean that what he did should be like swept under the rug, right? Like it's still something that makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, it's just I know a lot of people are probably just like, yeah, work out at home, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. Don't Filipinos have like a pail? So you guys have like a pail of water and you guys rinse yourself at the toilet, which is also very smart. Wait, let me find that like a Joe Coy video. this video.
Country, shelves are empty, no toilet paper.
Wait. HD.
A shortage of toilet paper. Across the country, shelves are empty, no toilet paper.
You know who's not worried about the toilet paper shortage? Filipinos. You wanna know why? Because every Filipino has one of these next to the toilet. A tabo. That's right, a tabo. All you do is fill this up with water and clean yourself. And here's a little fun fact about the tabo. One tabo is equivalent to 10,000 rolls of toilet paper. That's right. So not only are you being clean, you're saving the environment. So why wipe your ass when you can wash your ass with the tabo?
With that tabo. The more you know. Yeah. Okay, here's the other thing about like the parks near here. I kind of live in like a ghetto-ish area. So the outside is also unsafe for like, cause I have like boobs. I call my boobs Queen DDD. Cause I have like 34 triple Ds and I don't like the public having access to big jiggly boobs. At least at a gym, you know, if you pay a membership, it's like you're sort of paying for like a like an economy version of like an OnlyFans, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to like expose myself like that to the public, but I know I'm being like a choosy beggar right now because I want to work out, but then like there are all these things, all these factors that make me uncomfortable. Yeah, I hope my therapist is right, Neva. It's really fucked up too, cause I call them Queen DDDs because I really loved Kirby growing up, and there was King DDD, so I was like, I named mine Queen DDDs. Actually, when I wash my ass after I use the toilet in the shower, no, after I use the toilet and wash my ass in the shower, I have like a very specific ass towel. So I don't end up using more toilet paper. But what like my boyfriend came over and I specifically was like, don't use this towel because it's touched my ass. I mean, my ass is clean, but it touched my ass. So don't use that to like dry your hands. I had to be like very specific. Avoid that specific towel. Hi Myra, good morning. Or did you not sleep? So my family dynamic, so Asians like they value the son to like carry on the family name and take care of them, blah blah blah. So my brother is the eldest. Well, there's only two of us. He's the older one, and he's also the son, the male, right? So literally like little emperor syndrome, main character syndrome thing. He's like the main character of an anime, and we're all side characters, and like we don't deserve to even have like our eyes drawn in type of thing. And yeah, so that's sort of the environment I kind of grew up around, and everything I said was, invalidated because I was also younger and I was a female. And when I got the courage to tell my mom that he had been touching me inappropriately, she told my dad. Oh my god. Jazz in the e-girl cosplay, hello. So when I finally, like, I was like crying for like 2 hours to my mom, and I didn't know how to explain it to her, and it was like really frustrating. And then when I finally did, she told my dad, and then my dad was like, okay. And then he went to my brother and asked him, he's like, did you touch her? He's like, no. And then my dad came back and was like, he said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. So I really lost faith in my own family at that point, and I really felt like, yo, I'm on my own. Like, this family's fucked up. So, yeah, I kind of gave up on my parents. Like, I didn't want to rely on them to protect me, and like, that was one of the major key moments in my life where I realized, like, I was on my own. Like, even in this family, like, I was on my own. And I have like an arm's length distance between them. Like, I'm protecting myself, but they're still my family. Like, I'll still help, but I wouldn't, ask them for anything to help, because yeah. I just lost faith in them, which is kind of sad because I was really young then. Like, I was probably under 10 or something. Yeah. Yeah, Jay. Oh my god. I remember I was like near the university campus one time, and there was this guy like sitting on the bench with his like stomach out, and he was making all these fucking noises at like girls that walked by, like I got so fucking furious at him. I like fucking asked him, like, what the fuck, are you a fucking squirrel? Like, what the fuck? Like, I was so mad. Like, I hate being viewed as like a piece of meat, and I developed really early, so I have been dealing with those type of things since like I was like at least 10. I think I got boobs when I was like 9 or something. Like, I developed like really, really early. But yeah, it's just, I hate men. I hate like being treated like an object, like a piece of meat. But then sometimes I feel like oh, okay. So my therapist was telling me sometimes like sex workers, like, they go into that field to like take back their like sexuality, to like own it back. And I was like, oh, okay. Cause cause I was telling her that I have like this part of me, like my sexuality as like a woman, growing up in like these environments, being molested as a kid. And she said sometimes like you might have to do something extreme to take back that part of you. And she said like a lot of sex workers that she has as clients, like a lot of them go into that field to reclaim themselves. And she said like maybe that might be an extreme that you have to take for yourself, to like reclaim yourself as like a female, a woman, you know. And it's funny because I always joke about starting an OnlyFans. I always joke about that. But then like I was, when she told me about like reclaiming, then I told her how I always joke about starting an OnlyFans. And she was like, you know, I that might be something you're gonna do to reclaim it. So, you know, it might not be a joke in the future. And I was like, oh, okay. So something also in the back of my head. But I don't know how that would like affect my future. Like if I wanted to be a dandelion still, you know. But I guess maybe if I make enough on like an OnlyFans account, it wouldn't matter. I don't know. Oh no. Is W yuck? You have the word medicine in your name, right? Hold on, let me confirm with Google Translate. Oh no, wait, that's lock. That's happy, not yuck. Sorry, hold on. Oh shit, it's lock. Sorry, happiness. Phi lock. Lock. I don't know if it's the Cantonese. How do you say it in Mandarin?
乐
No, okay. Hold on. That was fucking funny. I don't know if you guys heard it because I have desktop audio.
乐
Look. Let's go to Cantonese so you guys can hear the difference.
老
Lock. Sorry. How have I been streaming for 3 hours? Oh my god, it's almost noon. I didn't even realize. But yeah, if you ever want to talk to me about like something. Oh, I'm sorry, I literally thought it was medicine. Because isn't the character similar looking? Chinese. Okay, you can't blame me. They look similar, okay? Okay. Please. I really suspect I'm dyslexic and not just in English, in Chinese as well. I can't function in the world. But yeah, if you ever need to like get something off your chest or you want to like talk to someone, me, like my Discord is always available for you if you need to message me. Is it Cantonese or Mandarin? Wong Lok Sing. Are you McNuggets in the Discord? Yes, let me promote my Discord again. I'm really glad I paid for the Streamlabs Pro just to bridge the streaming gap between the two platforms. Yeah, I love Discord because they don't have the seen or read message feature that gives me so much fucking anxiety. Like, I feel so bad if I don't reply. You know, I knew because I don't meet a lot of Cantonese people. So I always, like, somewhere in the back of my head, I need to, like, locate Cantonese people. There aren't that many Cantonese people in Toronto. I feel like it's more Mandarin, and if they are Cantonese, like, if they're like from Hong Kong and I'm too foreign for them, and then any first generation Cantonese born Canadian doesn't know Cantonese, so I'm too fob for them. So I feel like I need to find my people. Oh, I want to be able to have an environment where we can joke and be serious. I feel like because I grew up in like an Asian household that I understand the need for serious talks, but being like born North American, gotta know when to have fun too. Can't be sad all the time, but there are times to be serious as well. But yeah, if you guys ever need to talk to me, message me on Discord and I'll give you all the support that I can give you. And it really is just my goal at the end of the day with like YouTube and everything. And so it makes me happy that like we have a Discord server to connect more easily, because you know, I was really depressed this week, and well, the last last 2 weeks I was really depressed, and I felt really guilty not being able to like upload a video last week. And then I was talking to you guys in the Discord, and you guys were so encouraging and so nice and understanding that I should like just not give myself such a hard time, and I'm so thankful for it. Like, it's great for me. It's as great for me as I hope it is great for you guys in the Discord. I think my dad is from Guangzhou as well. But they have like a dialect there. Oops. They have a... I don't understand their dialect very well. But I was there once. I was back in China once. And I picked up a little bit more when I was there for like a month. When I was like 10. Okay, that like trip back to China was really fucking funny. Okay, it's not funny, sorry, I just have dark humor, but the whole reason we went back, like dropped everything and went back, was because my grandma was like, I'm dying. Let me see my grandchildren and my son one last time before I die. So, you know, we dropped everything and like we went back and met my grandma and everything. But when we got there, she was like, psych, I said that so I could see you because I missed you so much, son. I missed you so much, grandkids. I wanted to see you. So she cried wolf, right? To get us back to China to see her. And then years later, she did the exact same thing, and we are like, haha, grandma, you're just crying wolf, you're not actually dying. And then she actually died, and she was serious that time, and it sucked because I didn't get to see her again. And like, the dark humor person in me thinks it's funny, but I know it's really fucked up. This is why you don't lie. Don't cry wolf. Don't do that. It's very fucked up. I wish I got to know her though. Because by the time I met her when I was 10, like, she was deaf. She was really old. But yeah, I think it was good that I went back that year, because now that I'm older, I really appreciate my dad's side of the family being like supportive, non-toxic, and just value family, which I do too. And like, I have such a loyalty, like, I'm super loyal. Like, I had I'm loyal to like brands and, you know, companies, stuff like that. Like, I love Laneige. Like, I'm like a loyal customer of theirs, and I really value loyalty, and my dad's side of the family has shown that to me, and that's why, like, I will die for them. Like, I love my dad's side of the family, but then my mom's side of the family, like, no. Like, they have shown zero loyalty, and they're just toxic ass cunts. Oh, I'm switching islands because before I soft resetted my island, because I wanted to start fresh, I dropped off a bunch of shit at my friend's island, and now that I have found my new island home, I am picking my stuff up. Yeah, look at all this Nook Mile tickets. I should, like, I honestly don't need that much, like, bells or Nook Mile tickets, really, so I feel like I can probably do a giveaway, but I definitely didn't want to band all this on my island that I deleted. I felt like it was a good thing. I mean, it's a bit tedious, but yeah, I woke up really early this morning because I thought the storm woke me up, but turns out, like, my body was just like, hey, your period's here. So I woke up and shoved a tampon in, and I couldn't sleep, so I decided to pick up stuff from my friend's island since he was awake anyways, but he's sleeping now, I think, so I'm trying to be quick. I can't believe I've been streaming for like 3 hours. This is insane. I feel like I just started like 30 minutes ago, which is great because you guys are keeping me company while I do this tedious work. Someone earlier was telling me about I could do like affiliate or something with Twitch because there's more followers or something, but I'm not too familiar with it. I guess I'll check that out afterwards. But yeah, I hope eventually I'll just migrate to Twitch, or I'll just buy the Streamlabs Prime forever. I did like my island, but I messed up because I time traveled and it just ruined the game for me, you know? So this time I'm going to try not to time travel and, you know, be a good girl and play it day by day. Like I literally like stopped logging in every day. Like I just, you know, if you could time travel, then like what's the point? Oh, thank you for joining the stream. It means a lot to me, like really, because I felt like I had to prepare. I had to like put on makeup. I had to like do my hair, wear contacts, and okay, potatoitis. I will continue to stream on both platforms. Are you also time traveling? It definitely took away the yeah, it just made the game too easy, I guess. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this comment. Nepali? I don't know if this person is spamming. I'm trying to Google Translate. I have not played Apex Legend. My boyfriend plays Apex Legend. Yeah. So in New Horizons, you can time travel as much as you want and you wouldn't lose your villagers. But if you did it in New Leaf on the DS version, like you would definitely lose them. And yeah, it was kind of hard to like keep playing New Leaf after putting it down for a while because you log back on and all your friends and all your villagers are gone. And then at least in New Horizons, like they won't leave unless you give them consent to leave. So that's good. Yeah, time traveling, like it's so exhilarating when you first do it. But then afterwards it's like, oh god. Like you're literally playing God. Viva Pinata. Oh, I've never heard of it. Let me look it up. I need to pee again. I have like a grandma bladder. Be right back. Hello. I'm back. Oh, okay. Bye, Potato-itis. Thanks for coming. Oh, what's wrong with my audio? Viva Pinata. Was it like a demo that came with your your computer? Oh, Sandra. You always pop into my streams. I'm so grateful for you. Biodegradable XX hands. Hello. Hold on. My audio is really confusing me right now. Oh, never mind. It was just really low. Oops. Let me see if the game audio is working. Let me know if the game audio is working. Maybe it was just really low earlier. From 2005. It's okay. I had really cringy, way like super cringy name because I was trying to be like original. They weren't very mine were very cringeworthy, but I applaud you for keeping your 2005 username. I'm glad we are almost at the end of like this transferring. There's so much crap. I do need to pick up a shovel so I can yoink my blue rose back. It was my only blue rose that I ever managed to get. Apparently it could reproduce. It can clone itself. Oh, I need to grab some cash and buy a shovel, I think. What was your Snapchat name? What was cringe about it? I stopped using Snapchat. Like, it was fun at first, but like now Instagram is just like a powerhouse, like a super powerhouse. Like stories, real videos, and yeah. Maybe I'll lower the game audio actually. Oops. 'Cause music. Sandwiches. Hi Choco Tiger. Thanks for coming into the stream. I can't believe so many people are here. What time is it for you guys? It just hit noon, 12 p.m. here. I didn't think people would actually be watching because it was just kind of random that like I decided to stream this morning because I was lonely. I have 745 hours. Oh, Sandra, you're in PST then. Oh, at work. Are you working from home or are you distant working from I mean are you working from home or do you have to like still go in to work? Oh, 1 a.m. Oh, security. Yes, yeah. When it came out, oh my god, I played this like no tomorrow. It was, yeah, very enjoyable. But also I AFK a lot. Like, sometimes I just leave the game on and I go do something and then I come back and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to turn off the game. Oh, so I soft reset it to for a new island, and I dropped off a bunch of stuff from my old island on my friend's island to hold while I was soft resetting, and it's been like 2 weeks, and I'm so grateful that he let me just keep my shit there because it's a lot of shit. Yeah. And this morning he was up and I was up and I was like, hey, today I will retrieve it. And then I got really lonely retrieving it, so I decided to stream, and then you guys were keeping me company, so it was nice. Let me find a shovel. This one, Timmy, is it Timmy or Tommy? Tommy would walk outside. But yeah, I had like almost 50 mil and a lot of Nook Mile tickets, and as much as I wanted to start fresh, I couldn't bear myself to just abandon all that moolah. And honestly, like, I don't need that much like bells, so I think maybe I'll like do a giveaway. Oh god, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you guys. No. Bye, Jitters. Bye, Paula. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I think it's good to just maybe do a giveaway. Yeah, I really missed having like a fresh fetus island. Yeah, I just want to enjoy the game the way it's intended to be, as I got so upset when I would like feel kind of great about my island, and then I would go on Instagram and Reddit and I would see these people with the most elaborate and beautifully well-constructed island, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking just delete the game because I felt so bad about my own island, and then I was trying to incorporate all these ideas and I started time traveling and the game wasn't fun for me anymore. And I do love Animal Crossing, so I decided to just restart. Yeah, me too. I want to keep it as like natural as possible. But Rosie, I'm really hungry. Can you tell B maybe later? Or at least by like but for sure Saturday I'll be on. Oh, thank you, Frogola. Thanks for hosting me. You're so nice. But yeah, for sure, Rosie, on Saturday I will be available. But this was like a very impromptu stream, and I'm really hungry. So when I'm done dropping, like picking up all my stuff from my friend's island, I really wanna go eat. Yeah, you know, when I was playing New Leaf, when you talk to the villagers, they'll tell you like their dream, right? So Diana's dream was to be a singer, right? But then she was really shy about singing, and I wish each villager had their own like story, which would sort of aid in the whole like having new villagers come in, helping them achieve their dream, and then like they move out of your island or your town to go achieve that dream, and then you meet like a new villager that you'll develop like a friendship with, and then you know you help them achieve their goal. So I think that I wish they implemented something like that, because this is such a it's a sandbox game, right? Animal Crossing at the end of the day is a sandbox game, and the story is so short, like you said, and you could just so easily just be done with it. Yeah, New Leaf. I love New Leaf. Aw. Can you get like what's my friend code? Friend code. SW3538. You guys can add me, cause I wanted to do like a stream where you guys give me a tour of your island, and then we could be in like Discord voice chat while you guys like give me a tour of the island, and that's what I have scheduled for this Saturday, and I'm really excited because, you know, being able to like verbally talk with someone about Animal Crossing. Oh no. Yeah, island tours sound really fun. Aw, thank you, Rosie. I don't want to disappoint B. I know she's been asking to play, and there's so many like unexpected factors that come up, and I don't want to disappoint her. But for sure Saturday, for sure Saturday is super. Oh, it's okay. Like, I'm sure your island isn't poop. I'm sure you're just harsh on yourself. Yes, thank you. Oh, I did a setup tour. Did you see it? I have like my keyboard linked there too. It's like speed switches, so it's kind of loud. it's kind of because I like gaming at night, but it's kind of loud, so I get really self-conscious using it at night. But I really like it because it matches my setup. It's white and silver with RGB. Ooh. Let's see what my friend has in his store. Ooh, my favorite. Oh wait, I don't have money. Never mind, it's okay. Ah, you're cold. Oh. This is my... Hold on. Hello? Yeah.冇咩要買。又係好似菜啊、白切雞啊咁樣咯，我冇乜嘢想食。哦，哦，唔使。Thought I muted. Oops. I pressed the button. Okay, well, that was embarrassing. I thought I muted. That is so annoying. Chinese, Cantonese. Oh, Frogola. I'm doing multi-stream with Streamlabs. So I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. And there's a multi-stream chat option where it shows messages from both platforms. Yeah. Twitch. Yay, thanks for following Choco Tiger. Woo! Twitch. I think you get to have like your own color show up too on like the chat. Like you're blue. I don't know if you do. I would like to stream on Twitch from now on, but yeah, I know a lot of you guys don't know about it. So right now I'll pay for the Streamlabs Prime. I don't really know. Battle meal. Thank you. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Man, that was kind of embarrassing that I didn't mute. It's okay. My dad was just asking me what I wanted to eat and what I wanted from the grocery store. But I really thought I muted. Oh. Yeah, go turn on the heater. And be warm. Thank you for following me on Twitch, Miss JG. Yay. I think I like Twitch better just because there's no latency issues. I only have two because I just moved into this island yesterday. Yeah. I wouldn't mind streaming on YouTube permanently if it wasn't for the latency issue. Like I literally just like it would take like a minute, you know? And Twitch is like so much faster. Yeah, so this is all the crap that I brought from my old island to my new island. And this is all the other crap that I was able to shove into my storage. Yeah. So let me show you guys my island. So this is the new island and I really like it because it has two South River exits, because I used to have one on the west side and south side and it was just really annoying So I wanted to have two south ones, so they're not in the way of like the east and the west side of the island. And then we have a big plate of rock here, this nice slab, and there's like a giant island PP, and then there's also a rock PP with 1.5 testicles, and the private island in the private beach in the back is relatively big, and the east dock for fishing, because if it's on the west dock you actually have trouble seeing the fish at night if you're trying to fish from the dock. So if it's on the east side, like the reflection or something, you could just see the fish shadows a little bit more easily. And then the town hall is far away from the airport that it's not like directly associated with the entrance, because my biggest problem with my last island was that the town hall was like so close to the airport, and I thought it was gonna be like a good thing, but it just ended up being like really annoying because it was so close yet so far, because it was a couple cells off from being centered to my airport. And yeah, so I love this new island. I'm so happy. So happy. Yeah. So I think this is the end of the stream, because we achieved our goal of transferring everything back to the new island from my friend's island, and it only took like 4.5 hours. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company. It was definitely a fun morning, and I feel a little bit better about streaming like more spontaneously rather than streaming like set schedule, because I felt so much like I was giving myself unnecessary pressure. But yeah, look, almost 50 mil. Wait, I think I have like 67k outside. Let me add that first, and then I'll log. Yay! More Twitch fam. I think there's like better Twitch benefits for streaming, I think, but I'm not too sure. Everyone just migrates to Twitch. That would be so cool. And you guys get to have like your own custom username chat color. Like you can see how Fragola is purple, and then Topperus is green, and Choco Tiger is blue. $50 mil! Woo! 50 mil bells! I'm probably gonna do a giveaway for this. Oh yeah, Twitch a bit better. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Remember to join the Discord if y'all want to talk to me on non-streaming days or whatever. Thank you. Bye.